friends, welcome back to another video in our Zodiac sign and birthstone series, where we are going to be doing all kinds of birth signs and birthstones in nail sets for every month. So there'll be 2 every month, and this is kind of the rough draft you're seeing of my Pisces plus Amethyst one that I worked on today. I did kind of change up the ideas from the initial drawings a little bit, but I pretty much was going to do the constellation on one nail, the Pisces symbol on another nail, and then some kind of rhinestone design on a third nail as like the main accent nails. So here we are designing the first nail. This is a thumb, and we're just painting on some cat's eye. This is like really old gel that I have, but I love it. I love the cat's eye look. I think it's served me very well over the years that I've had this specific cat's eye brand. I don't even know. It was like some cheap brand I bought on Amazon when I first was doing my own nails. So we're just using a magnet to move the pigment around so that you can see like the darker and the lighter side of that nail. And then we're gonna be drawing on top the Pisces symbol, which happy birthday to all the Pisces out there. And this is actually a pretty easy symbol. It didn't take me too many tries. I think I messed up like once and had to redo, but overall it's a pretty simple. It's like an H almost, a little bit curvy. And I think I did pretty good with the line work. I kept it very, very simple, and then we do add rhinestones at the very end. But for now, the nail is just gonna be the drawing of, you know, the symbol. So I think that looks pretty cool. And then we're just making sure to cure, flash cure every layer basically as we're going. And then I decided to do a top coat because I wasn't sure if I wanted to add anything to it, but I wanted it to be like kind of complete. So here we're just adding top coat, trying to get that done, and then make sure it is ready. Next we're gonna work on, I think, the middle finger, which would be where the constellation is gonna be. So we're doing black for the background. And then I'm gonna add like some nice glittery color changing polish. I think it pops good on the black, so that's why I started out making sure the black was nice and thick and had some good layers. And then we did the cat's eye, I forgot. Okay, so we did the cat's eye first, just as a backdrop, and then we did some glitter because I wanted it to look different than the first nail. So then this is like the chameleon blue to white kind of glittery color changing based on heat, which is awesome. I love these guys. And then we're working on the constellation. So here's just a little close-up of what the constellation looks like and what I needed to fit on the nail. So I started by just doing the dots, trying to get the dots in the right spot, and then it's just a matter of connecting the dots when you're done. So it's not too bad. I actually was surprised because this one turned out really good. Like I thought I wouldn't be able to fit it on the nail like at all, but I did. And then we're flash curing in between because otherwise the dots will get like all spread out if you wait too long. So I flash cured the dots, and then we added the lines, connected the dots. Basically, yeah, just follow the lines, and there you go, you got your constellation. And then we also, at the end, we're adding these little like silver jewelry ball type things. I don't know what they're called, charms? I don't know. On where all the dots are. So if you saw my last video with Amethyst and Aquarius, I did use them for the first time on that one. So we're gonna use that again because I think it just makes it look more like a constellation even than anything else I could do. So here I'm just adding on some rhinestone glue before doing a few at a time because they are round. They have no flat edge. They're not like a regular rhinestone. So they will roll off of where you put them. So if you're using gel polish that doesn't, or gel glue that doesn't cure right away, then you want to be careful and do like only a couple at a time because otherwise they're just gonna roll around, and I had too many sometimes, so I gotta like move it and be like, all right. And they kept like shifting, but if you get it quick enough, you can flash cure and there's no problem, hopefully. So I learned that from the last one I did. I did like 5 or 6 at a time, and I felt like I could never get them all at the right position. So I started doing 3 at a time because I was like, 3 is a perfect number to manage, no more than that. So 2 to 3, I think, was the average little little charms that I added because it just made it easier for myself. And yeah, it gave me a little bit less of a headache. But yeah, curing as we go, because otherwise they will fall off, and that's no fun. All the effort you put in, gone if you don't do it properly. So yeah, but that's a fun little set. I hope you're enjoying your last couple days of February. I know this is really late, but I've been a little busy and had a ton of other videos and things to be doing, so I just haven't got to it, but I got it before the month was over, so haha. That progress, right? Also, it's like raining here, so I was gonna get good pictures of them outside, but yesterday it was raining, so I didn't, and then today it's also still like raining and dreary and gross. So at the end, you will have some video of the nails themselves, a little bit more close up, but they won't be outside, unfortunately. I might post some on my socials later once I can actually go outside and it's not a crazy winter storm, apparently. We're in California, so like this weather is like odd for this time of year. It should be not quite so bad, but it's okay. And then you can see this is the final result. We're doing some builder gel to kind of give it a little bit more structure and fill in any of the gaps and kind of, they're still going to be sticking up, but they're going to be a little bit more secure. I feel like because they are like the little balls, I feel like they could fall off easier. But what I've learned is adding the builder gel on top of them, but like around them, not like fully on top, but like around them helps like encase it a little bit better without it being fully like encapsulated. And then I think on this other nail, what did I do? This is the one that we're gonna do some decals on. Yeah, so you see underneath what I'm working on right now, there's a print that has, not print, like a paper that has some months and other stuff on it. So we're gonna just get the color. I got this new blue from Madame Glam I want to use, so I put it on top of the glitter. In hindsight, I might have wanted to put it underneath, but I kind of like the mutedness of the glitter that's pops through and that it's still kind of see-through, like it is a transparent, almost like a jelly color. So I was hoping it would be a little more clear. It was a little bit dark, actually. I was shocked at how dark that blue was. It definitely was more blue than purple, but that's okay because overall it still fits. Like the blue, you know, watery kind of vibes, even if it's not a fully only purple set, I think it still matches. So we're just doing some quick little decals. I think I forgot to hit record for a tiny bit there, so you might be like, what did you put on there? Yeah, I kind of forgot to. So basically it's just a February decal, a moon, a star, a heart. I think that's like a star that's like a shooting star type thing. My camera wasn't focused for that part, I'm sorry. I gotta work on figuring out the camera positioning and focus, because it's a little tricky to get it always in focus when like you're constantly moving it, and I don't know. So I'm still working on that, so bear with me, I'm sorry. But I think this is the last two nails. So those are like the main nails that were, you know, more detailed. The last nails are gonna be more simple. I think I just did black for the base coat on both of them, the pinky and the pointer, and then some glitter. This is kind of a purpley glitter, but it's really hard to tell on this light and this camera, but that's okay, because I think it still works. Like in real life, it looks more purple, I promise. And then on this one, I did that chameleon blue to kind of white glittery, just as like a plain nail. So I wanted those to be not like the star of everything. So, and then I added more glitter, this other Betsy glitter that I had, because I thought it would just be cool to have a little bit more bigger chunks of glitter as well. I like to mix and match, like not just one layer of one type of glitter, but like a couple different types mixed together is really cool. Then we're just gonna top coat. I should have probably done one layer of builder gel because it was a little bit chunkier than I kind of anticipated, but I did like 2 or 3 top coats to make up for that, and it turned out pretty smooth. And I have these beautiful rhinestones. I got this set of rhinestones, which came with like 4 different containers of rhinestones for like 10 bucks on Amazon. I'll link it if I can remember it or how to find it. But we're basically gonna be gluing these on with the rhinestone glue to the Pisces symbol right there. I love how iridescent they are. You can't see it as good with the camera either, but you can kind of tell it's got like a coating on each of the rhinestones that just looks really, really nice. So I decided to just add a couple different shapes just to give it a little more of an accent so it wouldn't be quite as plain of a nail, because I was like, I feel like it needs more, you know? So I decided that at the very end. I wasn't going into it. I wanted to do a different rhinestone nail, but then I just forgot to. So I was like, oh, I still want to use rhinestones, so there we are. I think it looks all right. And again, just trying to put the top coat around it, not on top of it, because I don't want them to be less shiny. But I did put top coat as close as I could to give them more of a, you know, secure connection. And this is about it, I guess. We're nearing the end. So this is just like the final look on my recording camera, and then at the very end here, soon you're gonna see the look with my other actual DSLR, my Canon M50. So it'll look a little bit better. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the final look here. And yeah, have a good rest of your February. And hopefully see you soon for March in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye!